Take 6 maybe, I hope. So we're gonna talk about the well is back there. How deep is that well?
100 foot.
100 foot. And then the filtration system over here.
Yes.
And yes, it's a separate power. And this power will do what? The manufactured home?
Yes, this is 100 amp service to the manufactured home. RV hookup, 50 amp, and the filtration. Oh, the waterfall, all that is running off of this.
Okay.
Anything else on that?
Nope.
Okay.
Filtration system.
All right, so again,
Start with the blue.
Oh, you see the low water pressure?
Oh yeah.
That's why those valves are there.
All right.
See that? That didn't even do it. I need to go close the well.
He's coming right back. We're gonna overflow the pond.
Yeah, when I looked down and I only saw 10 psi, that's not right.
That ain't right.
And that was exactly why I put those those gauges everywhere.
I thought there was a bee or something that was getting you.
Okay, see? Now we have water pressure.
Oh, now we're back to water pressure. 40 pounds, all right.
There we go. It's actually going to go a little bit higher than that. So yeah, pre-filter, as I said, we've got the pressure gauges everywhere so that I know when I'm messing something up. All right, over here we have, the neighbor does that to scare off raccoons and possums and stuff from his garden and stuff over there.
Gotcha.
Pre-filter.
Pre-filter.
This right here is called an iron eater. There's a lot of iron in our water.
All right.
And then you have 2 catalyzed carbon filters.
A little louder.
You have 2 catalyzed carbon filters.
Okay.
I think it's a total of 1.5 feet each, so 3 feet of carbon, catalyzed carbon. And then this is a resin media that destabilizes the stuff in the water that sticks to your plumbing that you don't want. So instead of removing all of the micronutrients, that you actually want in your water, this just makes them so they don't stick to your stuff as much.
Explain maintenance of the system.
Okay.
Starting with the blue filter.
Okay. That is just a simple, pre-filter. You can, there's a cartridge in there that you change out. You change it out when it gets dirty. They actually sell clear ones if you wanted to go that route. I didn't want a clear one. I don't mind opening it, but I change it out every couple of months. I could probably do it more than that, but it's not typically necessary.
So the housing is clear so you can see the filter.
Correct.
Okay. And then the black one is?
This is called an iron eater. I bought that off of Amazon. When I got all this stuff hooked up, I was still getting iron in the water, even with all of that. So I put this in, and that problem completely went away.
Is there, what the maintenance on that? Is there any?
You replace it.
You replace the whole tank?
Yeah.
How often?
They said it should work between 5 and 7 years. So
if you start tasting iron or you see your toilet bowl getting rusty, then you know you got iron.
There you go.
All right. And then the one you got your hand on?
Both of these are the same. They're full of catalyzed carbon.
So what do you do for maintenance on that?
The easiest thing to do is just hire a water company to come out and do this stuff for you, and that's what most people do.
Right.
You don't have to with this stuff because it's very simple. These covers right here.
Whoop.
Sorry about that. These covers right here slide right off. The top unscrews just like a big bottle cap, and it's actually full of granules of catalyzed carbon. Eventually they get clogged up, and what you want to do is you turn it off, disconnect it from back here. Everything is actually hand tight.
Okay.
You don't even really need a lot of tools for this. You pour this out, and the contents actually just pour out. It's just a cylinder full of media.
So you can refill them.
That's right. Once you unscrew this, there's a tube attached to this that goes down to the bottom. You slide that out, and now you can pour everything out. Once it's emptied, you rinse it out. On Amazon, you can order bags of replacement media for these. You just refill it with the same amount that came out, and the key is to make sure you do it with the tube in there, because otherwise you can't push the tube through.
And then how often again do you do those?
When everything is operating at peak efficiency, 5 to 7 years.
Wow, okay. So when's the last time this stuff's been changed?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that. I recently had a little bit of a snafu. My pre-filter there stopped working, and it allowed a bunch of sediment to get into all 3 of these, so they are all clogged right now. So my filtration system is not properly working. It is working, well enough, but it's not operating properly. It needs to be redone right now. So if I still have the property for the next month or two, I will likely get to it.
Okay.
If not, I will walk the owners. I'll hold their hand through the whole process so that they can do it next time themselves.
Okay.
So however that works out, it does need to be done.
All right.
So it'll either be brand new done, or the people will get to learn how to do it.
Okay, that might be a good idea. And the last tank?
That is just some sort of resin. They look like plastic beads.
Okay.
And they do something to the water that destabilizes the ions that stick to your plumbing.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is
interesting.
What people don't like. They don't like all the staining. But
you dump that out and change it too?
Same exact thing as the carbon. You
How
just
about
order new
that?
pellets.
All right. We're going to the manufactured home next.